gonna take you home. Yeah. Richard Finish. Top of the morning to you. As I said earlier, I'm D.R. Reese with an S, man. And the love and the talent will be assured. But anyway, we got A-Town behind the glass. Good morning, A-Town. How you doing?
Doing well, feeling good.
Oh man, it's all good. It's a good Monday. Maybe for some people not so much, but we on this side of the dirt, I think it's good. We always got a chance. That's what I say. Man, unbelievable day, unbelievable weekend. I want to know what was your favorite take on the weekend. But I just want to remind people. Did you say in that clip? Did you ever say that clip that I had about the? What I thought the Spurs I said the Spurs were in Game 6, they were in Game 7. Did you say that? I'm just asking. I'm going to have to ask Houston or somebody to go back and the archives and pull that out. Do you remember I said that?
We'd have to check.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't have to check. I can tell you right now, I said that.
Okay.
I said that, and, here we go again. Reese is right. I'm about 98%. I'll take an L every now and then, but it's very, very, very rare. Shout out to the San Antonio Spurs, Victor Wimby and the whole crew out there. It was, I thought it was, the game was so good. I went back and watched it again. I watched it for a second. That's how good that game was. What do you think, A-Town?
Yeah, it was a good Game 7. Glad it wasn't a blowout. Glad it was competitive through and through.
Were you surprised that the Spurs were able to put it out?
I wasn't surprised just because OKC had Jalen Williams and A.J. Mitchell out, so I knew it was going to be a little difficult, and the Spurs obviously wanted it, but it's surprising that they're able to get to the NBA Finals so young, that they were, pretty poised in that game.
Yeah.
Just that whole series.
Yeah, the only thing, now I agree with you about the injuries, but they played with J-Dub a vast majority of the year without him. Now, A.J. Mitchell, hell, I didn't know who he was to the round before this one. I mean, the semifinals of the West Side. I had no idea who he was, but he obviously has a tremendous impact. We thought that the strength of OKC was their bench. So if anybody that could survive some guys being out injured, they were one of the teams I thought that could probably get it done. But, man, shout out to the Spurs for going in there and getting it done. Let's hear, and it's so many elements to this thing, emotionally, it's just, But let's hear from Spurs head coach, Ms. Johnson, who I thought played extremely well. Coached extremely well throughout the entire series. I thought he had a great game plan. He was flexible, how he changed some of this approach up. But let's hear from Coach Johnson talking about Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he has such a vision, in my opinion, of who he wants to be as a person and as a player. And the that he puts into that vision is nothing like I've ever seen before. And I think we've seen a few moments where his emotions probably, in my opinion, again, meet all the things that he's putting into for these achievements and accomplishments and milestones and goals of his. In terms of championing his cause and his journey, I thought in the first half he floated a little too much at times, and we needed him to be demonstrative. We needed him to play with strength. We needed him to bring his will more than his talent. And it's hard for these young guys who have never been in this spot, and so there is the experience thing, and I understand that they're learning on the fly what it takes. But I think the second half we doubled down and invested on leaning into willing our plays to execution and to completion and not our talent. And when we did that appropriately, we still had enough talent when needed to make the appropriate plays.
Oh, man, unbelievable. I just think that there's so many storylines to this. We're seeing something we've never seen before in 7-5 guy play the way he plays. He's at the free throw line and literally jumps from the free throw line. It's not like he's running down court like Dr. J or MJ dunking for the. This guy take one step and he's at the rim, and how he just dunks on people like they're not even there. It's amazing. It's a freak of nature almost. You're like, did he just do that? Did that just happen? And it just, wow, it blows my mind when I really think about it, though. Wimby, tell us, what did you learn about yourself during this particular series and this game?
I learned about myself. I would say what I learned is I can go through hurdles that I didn't know those hurdles could get so high. It's just pushing through, I found resources inside of me, relentlessness. I already knew that, but doing it at this level, I mean, this is the best basketball on the planet that's being played right now. And the crazy thing is, maybe I'm crazy for that, but I want to do that 15, 20 more times. Let's hope it doesn't become an addiction. Maybe it is already.
Man, that's incredible. Think about that. And it's just, I don't know, 22 years old, propel this franchise, get it back on where it used to be consistently. It's amazing. One of the things that, and shout out to, we had some great guests on Friday. One of the things that Coach Nate McMillan said that in all his years, and this is 40 years, very few people, he say you can count on maybe 3 fingers, if you will, just had the drive, and he just wanted to destroy you. This guy I'm talking about, Wimby, he wants to destroy you, and you can tell. I mean, nice guy, but he wants to take your heart out. And I can think of 2 other guys that were obviously the Black Mamba, Kobe, may he rest in peace, was definitely that way, and Black Cat, that's a lot of people call this Michael Jordan. So it blows my mind when I hear people that's played the game and coached the game for 40 years in the NBA says that to me. He said that on Friday, and I was like, wow. I was blown away. Let's keep it going with the big fellow. Wimby, what does this preseason run means for Greg Popovich, in your words?
I can't answer that question. I don't know what it means for him. That's a guy who's got more experience as a coach than almost anybody, and has been through so many things in his career and so many things right now as El Jefe. He goes through some things we can't even imagine. So I need to call him. I need to see him. I need to talk to him because there's no way I can understand right now, how he feels. I don't know if he's gonna do an interview about it, or if we can get I figure knowing him, he's not going to. So when I talk to him, it's gonna be only stored in my head, except if I record it in secret. But I need to talk to him so quick.
Very good. Amazing. And what I like about him, again, the more you see people, the more you hear from them, you can develop opinion. But he's just so thoughtful in his answers, extremely way beyond his years. He's 22 years old. But he's worldly, obviously. He's been around. He's been in different rooms, different scenarios. But I just think that I'm just blown away in his maturity. Obviously, he got a little excited when he threw the elbow, but I think he learned from that. I think that's part of his emotion. Emotionally, he just want to get things done and want to win a lot. But I'm just so impressed him. His ability to communicate his thoughts, and just very, very impressed with that. When we get back, though, we had some good stuff and some bad stuff. Here's a guy that people were saying was better than Wimby. He won awards over Wimby, but Wimby got him back. Actually, it's 2 guys he got back. One guy supposed to be that dude. I don't think he was in the gym on Saturday. We'll discuss that and much more right here on this Good Look, Bad Look Monday. Let's go. Of course, James Blackwell, Cornell Manning, Vicky. What's up, Dr. Foster's in the building. Of course, and several more, man. Right. Just people just all joining us. Thank you for joining us. You don't have to do it. We really appreciate getting up with us early in this morning and rocking with us. That was some good looks and bad looks, but one of the good looks that happened Friday night that I didn't talk about because I want to wait and give it special attention is the Carolina Hurricanes, people. They are in the Stanley Cup Finals. And that's big time. Last time was 2000. I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm pretty sure the guy we're bringing on right now is going to tell us about that. But it is rocking here in Roddywood. Lenovo Center is on fire. Parking costs $75. But that's okay. You can afford it if you want to go to a hockey game. That's crazy where I saw that. But anyway, it's on the popping, and they are 4 wins away from bringing home Lord Stanley's Cup. But we got our inside to the inside. We're talking about Houston Hooker Hurricane. That's what I call him. He sit here in the studio. Good morning, young man. What's going on?
What's going on? I'm doing good.
So you are rocking the Carolina Hurricanes jersey.
Yes.
And who you rocking with?
It's a Kevin Weeks jersey.
Kevin Weeks. I mentioned his name the other day. Kevin Weeks, brother who played for the Hurricanes, does an unbelievable job on ESPN. I mean, he breaks it down, man. He used to hang out in Greensboro. He used to hang out over ANT a lot. That's my guy. So real quick, Houston, to tee it up. I mean, what's going to happen tomorrow night, and what you think? How do you think this series is going to develop? Talk to us.
I think the key to this series and the developing point of this one will really be the coaching. Both coaches are very disciplined, have a very unique style that they completely follow no matter what team they're playing. They don't deviate from it. Obviously, with Rod Brindamore and our team, we have more of that disciplined, hard forward-checking, very effort style, very high pressure. John Tortorella with Vegas, they use a lot of superstars to deviate their play style, so they rely on a lot of speed like we do, but they use a lot more drawn up plays. They use more of their key stars to depend on their entirety of their offense.
Interesting.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Are we talking to Houston Hooker, who's our inside to the inside? What do you think is going to be the difference? Let's really start with game one.
I think the difference in terms of matchup-wise, I think will be the goalies will be a huge factor as well. Carter Hart for Vegas, he's been playing unbelievable in these last couple of games. He was a big reason why they swept Colorado in their conference finals, but Freddie's been very good too. Yeah. So it really depends on who can keep up that high level of play, because your goalie really depends on how far you get. So if our goalie, if Freddie can stay hot, or if Carter Hart can stay hot as well, it should really depend on who takes the advantage. But having home ice advantage is big for us as well. So those first 2 games should be a huge story too.
Are you surprised? I mean, I guess obviously you follow a lot more than I do, but it's been a minute since the Hurricanes been in this position, and I'm looking at old video. Probably you weren't even born last time. Wait, were you? Maybe. I don't know if I will. I don't think so. You got to think about it. I know.
Yeah,
I think so. But I'm looking at old footage, and at that time I thought it was pretty good, clear footage. But now it looks all grainy now and everything. So when they that's because when you lived it looked clear. Yeah, maybe so. But I just think it's fantastic there. Tom Domden, who got to be happy. I mean, he's benefited from, I think, his investment of the Hurricanes. They're on par. It's been consistent. Been almost there the last few years, but finally got over the hump. But are they? I'm assuming they're favorite in going to this series. I can't remember.
They are the betting favorite. Yes, sir.
He's on the betting favorite. I'm assuming they're your favorite too, right?
Oh yeah. They are. It's gonna be a much more difficult series than anyone they've played, though. That's for sure.
Wow. So, just my last question. I was blown away and now when I was watching the Knights, and I watched somebody and they were talking about the different lines. The 4 lines, and I had no idea. That some guys, because the lines, all these guys, they play together at the same. I mean, if you got one line, they don't switch the lines up. These 3 guys will play together, whoever come in, right? How does that work?
Yeah, so I definitely think, the lines that we've seen from both teams will stay the same, especially in that first game, unless one of the coaches thinks there's something that he's seeing that he wants to change. But from what I've seen, the teams and the lines have performed so well for each team that it wouldn't make sense to change it up right now.
Gotcha.
But, I think, everybody's talking about, a lot of analysts are kind of talking about the key matchup with the teams with different lines that will be on the ice, like the first line for Vegas and our second line, and obviously our second line with Logan Stankoven, Jackson Blake, and Taylor Hall. They've been the real story of the playoffs for us so far. So if they can continue going, and obviously Jack Eichel in the first line over there at Vegas will be a huge problem that they'll have to figure out as well. But I think our defense, they're going to have to be big as well to kind of shut down that high-powered offense in Vegas.
All right. And we're playing at home. I like it. I like it. We're playing at home. We got a little energy. Hopefully we won't come out slow like we did in the last series. But, I think a lot of that was rest.
Yeah.
That was a little rust, so to speak. So, but we better come out strong in this one, though.
I saw a picture somebody posted yesterday. They put up a flag for every win.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so now...
I didn't know they did that. Actually.
Yeah, well, I think this...
Is that new this year?
Yeah, is that new?
No. They've done that for the past couple of years. We haven't gotten that far.
So we have two flags up there?
Yeah, we...
My bad. No, nobody seen it.
So what we talking about, every time they win, for every win in the playoffs, they put a flag up outside of Lenovo, on the extra... Lenovo Center. So now they have 12 flags up now. Is that right?
So we got 4 more to go.
Yes, 4 more. Yep.
But so as they win, the number of wins and flags, have they ever gotten into 3 or 4 in the past?
they haven't got past the VIP box.
They haven't got past that 5th one. No.
So usually, it starts down here and it goes all the way to the main entrance. I've never seen it down by the main entrance. I've never seen the flag.
When it gets to the main entrance, that means they want to Stanley Cup.
Right. Yeah. That's why I say that new, because I'm thinking I've never seen flags come all the way there. I've seen them on the end.
That's hilarious.
I'm just saying I haven't seen flags all the way down. But shout out to the Hurricanes. So let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. So growing up, traditional hockey, I guess you would say hockey fans, so to speak, everywhere they do it differently, right? Mm-hmm. Growing up in Carolina, all you've known is Carolina Hurricanes hockey and the tailgating and this. Mm-hmm. How do you notice the difference, or is this just the way you understand hockey to be, hockey fandom, so to speak, to be? So they out here tailgating, barbecuing, doing all kinds of stuff.
It's a big deal.
It's a big football culture with Carolina, but. I recognize other styles with other teams, but only because I've been to a lot of other hockey arenas, a lot of other hockey places. Yeah. Like I've been to Toronto with the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Right.
And
so I'm sure that's much different than this because this is a true football, like you said, a football culture here. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure that's much different.
Oh yeah, it's I can definitely understand, because a lot of people, this is the only hockey they know. This is like, they see this is how they envision hockey. So I think
good point. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah. So I noticed other styles with other teams, but only because I've been to those other places. But I still love how we do it here. I think it's still the best.
So it's interesting. You say you've been to other places like Toronto. Those historically has been around for a long, long time.
Very long time.
So, but are we up to par in terms of how we cover our team, how we celebrate our team? Are we on par with those other historically franchises in NHL, in your opinion?
Oh, I do think we are. I do think we are, because even though we're not maybe a bit of a smaller market in terms of those bigger teams with just how long they've been around, especially since, a lot of them they have bigger fan bases. But I think we do a really good job, celebrating our team, providing media for our team. Because even though we're a smaller market, it's still a heavy group of people in Carolina that really care about the Hurricanes, especially with, what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
I know I was on the news and there was like the jersey sales and clothes sales of Carolina Hurricanes have jumped up a ridiculous amount of percent ever since they punched their ticket to the Stanley Cup Final. And I know they're having watch parties at Lenovo too now for the Stanley Cup Final. So
And our colors are cooler than most people, so.
Oh yeah.
As you can see,
our colors are better.
As you can see, all the colors in the building right here.
Yeah, our colors are better.
And Houston, he's a couple of colors with the jersey, so it's a good look.
Colors are better. Well, so what position did you play in hockey?
I play center.
Center?
I play center.
I have no idea what it is. It's in the center or the ice, I guess. I don't know.
They're the one that takes the face off.
Oh, good. So the answer would be yes. So Aho, is he a center?
Aho is a center.
See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that knowledge.
You're right.
Aho is a center. Okay.
He is a center, yes.
Wow.
Now, when they're actually skating, most of them I can't identify them. Most of them I'm like, I don't know which one.
Who's the fastest skater for the Hurricanes, in your opinion?
Fastest. There's
young kid.
There's a short one.
Jackson Blake is up there. He's a young.
Yeah, he's a young
kid. Yeah.
But Taylor Hall can move pretty well too. He can move pretty well. But Jackson Blake, he had that goal against Philadelphia where he just flew by everybody on that goal. So I mean,
that's the one. Yeah.
Jackson Blake he's fast. Yeah.
All right. Well, so it's coming down to the goalies.
Yeah, I think so for sure.
It's kind of cliche, but we'll take it.
I mean, that's like it's coming down to the pitches. You know what I mean? But no, it ain't mad at that. At the end of the day, that's a simple response, but that's the doggone truth, though.
I thought about it when I said, well, damn, that was kind of cliche. But I'll take it. It's all good. But
Anderson is playing really well.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And sometimes you think, well, I hope he just holds that. Hope he keeps that together because he just. You don't want to go left on that situation. You want to hold tight. But you said their goal is pretty good too, right?
Oh yeah, Carter Hart. He's having a breakout season because he had a big injury for most of the season. Came back in the latter half of it, and he just played incredible in these playoffs so far.
Why is he so likable though? Like I really haven't been here, you know. Like a lot of teams. No, just a lot of teams say, people hate on. Ain't nobody hating on Vegas. What's up? Why are they so likable?
No, people hate him.
Well, last question. People hate him.
He said, no.
So who's the most hated team in NHL? I think
There's some good choice. Vegas is up there because people can't stand Vegas. It's mostly because of how they fix their salary cap, how they get their players. It's just a lot of the time they bend the rules of the system to get a lot of their players. But
hey, wait a minute now. Ain't nothing wrong with as long as you're winning.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't have a problem with it. I know
because they got the money. I know.
Yeah, they got the money.
Yeah, okay.
But
kind of like the Yankees. I don't like the Yankees. They always cheat.
Florida's
you can't get past the stripes, baby. That's what they say with the Yankees. They get past the stripes.
As long as you keep cheating. They cheat.
But Houston, man, thank you so much.
Good job,
you on top of it. Anyway, we can go back on the side, man. I stayed up late watching softball last night.
I missed the softball last
Texas Tech and UCLA, they went into SC. Man, that was crazy. Yeah. I watched that. Then I'm talking about that guy who was, I think he was an all-star. He was an all-star on Saturday night. And I'm going to give you something that you didn't know about why it was guaranteed that the Spurs won this game. All this. Well, next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
And also, to segue in what you all were just talking about, the young man that came on, he's a part of, that's why I said, we have to about history. That's why history is very important. Black Canadians started hockey back in 1895.
Sure did.
People think hockey started with, Willie O'Ree broke the barrier in NHL, playing the Boston Bruins. And, he played with he was blind out of one of his eyes. And he played through there, and they found him out, found he was blind in one of his eyes. And ended his hockey career, but he made history there. But also, I looked at the Carolina Hurricanes and what they're doing. Yeah, the last time they won it was you said the last time they won it. I remember that was 2006. Yeah, because Rod Brindamore was playing. Brindamore is 5 years older than I am, and that's going to be interesting between them and the Golden Knights because they're not in traditional hockey cities, and that's going to be interesting. That's what's going to win.
I guess that's true.
In warm climates. Yeah, Yeah, they've been winning it in non-traditional hockey cities. And also, I'm gonna land on the Spurs and the Thunder. My sister-in-law called and she was going to come, but she said, "Well, I'm gonna have to extend it because they're going to the championship playing A-Town's team because she was a baseline bombs, and I think she said she's secretary and treasurer with the group, and also the Felicia sister."
Wow.
They got officers in the baseline bombs, really? Oh wow.
And she's secretary and treasurer. She's monopolizing the whole.
I know. She get reported and keep the money.
Been around since 1973. Been around since 1973 when Gervin was playing. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, been around since 1973.
That's great stuff.
How long they've been around?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'll be my landing gear.
I appreciate that, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to Mike and Carey. Michael, good morning. How you doing, my friend?
Oh my goodness.
Reese, I really thoroughly enjoyed the morning when you asked the guy said that he plays center.
Yeah.
Earlier, and I could feel you freezing up.
But I didn't know what it was. Is that Jabbar?
I was going to say, so the skyhook, is that a good move?
No, I stayed in my lane. I didn't say anything else.
I know you were honest about it, but listen, I know you're going to touch on about your Spurs guarantee.
Yes.
But, that's the theme of my song.
What?
When you ask, do I think the NBA is rigged? As Stevie said, do I do?
Oh, do you?
I can almost watch Ham.
Thank you, Michael.
Listen, he can ready to say something to me for free.
Listen. So I don't know. Stevie's wife, I know, could sing back in the day, but she did that with Billy Preston. It was more of a backup.
We'll go around in circles, baby.
That's right. But
nice.
you can almost watch. First of all, you say, okay, I know it's going to go 7 games.
Right, we said that.
And I know, and it's like you can. People have to understand how much, especially in a series like that, referees can control the outcome. Are you going to let Shea get away with his business? Yeah. Because if Shea gets away with his business, OKC's tough to beat.
Right.
But if you don't give them those soft calls, you can control OKC. Right?
I agree. Yeah.
And I think, listen, I've been known to be a little bit of a conspiracy. I think a lot of this is set up to steal NBA away from the African American community. Because
who is going to give it to, Chet?
Listen, Croatia. Listen, see the threat is she came back. Y'all need to keep your eyes open.
What's going on, Mike?
Who are the last 3 NBA MVPs been?
Oh, wow. A Canadian will. A Lithuanian.
Croatian. French.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, y'all need to keep you need to keep that third eye open. You need to understand.
Third eye open.
Invasion going on. You're gonna look around. You're gonna look around and you're gonna say, "What the heck happened to my game?"
Well, it is a global game, unlike any other time we've ever seen it, Michael. So.
Oh, that's what old Adam Silver's telling you. Yeah, it's a global game.
Oh, wait a minute.
You had a conversation with him?
Adam Silver got the fix in. Michael said that's what Adam Silver told you.
I got him on my phone. I let him know that you're not fooling me and Reese. Okay?
Wow.
I mean, you got the Knicks in the finals, which is good for the NBA. You got the new heir apparent in the NBA finals, right? You got that guy from France, DeAndre Fox. Wait a
minute.
DeAndre Fox.
First of all, De'Aaron Fox, I think he's from Dallas.
Hold on. His name's DeAndre.
DeAndre.
He's not from France?
No,
it's not DeAndre.
It's De'Aaron. He's from South France.
No, that's even worse.
You're on the same side.
See, they're stealing my game. They're stealing my game. I'm telling you.
Stealing
I'm telling you, they're stealing my game. But listen, one last thing. As someone who's not a Johnny-come-lately when it comes to Carolina Hurricanes, someone who was there for the entire Stanley Cup run in 2006.
Yeah.
One of the things that was surprisingly enjoyable, other than obviously the different culture and hockey here, people standing up in games and cooking out and stuff, is the fan base of the opposing team. Right? It's like, I never. I mean, I remember being scared witless by the tough thuggery of the Buffalo Sabres fans, especially the women.
Wow.
When they play Edmonton in the finals, you meet these fan bases and you get to know a little bit about them and their history with their teams and all that stuff. You know, Carolina Hurricanes are old heads compared to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what Houston just said.
That would travel. Do the Vegas Knights have the kind of fans that would travel to a Stanley Cup game? Look, we know some of them got the money,
right,
but do they care enough to travel to come see a hockey game?
All right, Mike. We got people holding, man.
Michael, we come a long way.
I offended Buffalo. Ever since I said something about Buffalo women, you guys got
I know you. We try to stay on the air, Mike. We got to go.
Michael, we come a long way. We're using the box to go to lunch.
See y'all. Bye-bye.
Real quick, let's go to Adam and Durham. We got Adam and Durham. What's up, Adam? Good morning. I know you're happy today.
What's up, Sports Shop family?
What's up,
Good
family?
morning, family.
Yes, I am happy. Reese, my Lady Vols took down that fake UT last week. We're going to take them down again today to advance to the final of the Women's College World Series.
Wow.
We took down Texas Tech after former Tennessee player ran her mouth yesterday, talking about our softball coach, saying some stuff when she didn't, and ESPN rolled the tape. Like this girl was starting some drama with our team.
Oh,
and
wow. Man, they be going at it, man. They be going at it, boy.
ESPN finished it. She said she didn't say good game. She said Taylor Panel said that Karen Weekly told her, "Oh, you made a mistake. You should have been doing it." ESPN rolled the tape. All Karen Weekly said to her was good game and keep it moving. And then we got some rest on Sunday while they had to play yesterday.
There you go. Hey. It's hard in these streets out there. It's softball streets, baby.
Look, be careful when the mic's on.
That's right.
Yeah. There's cameras rolling now. There's cameras like we see the tape. My bad look. I got to give myself a bad look for going to that game on Friday against ECU in Chapel Hill, and not wearing sunscreen. Boy, did I get fried.
It was a hot day.
Wow.
Boy, did I get fried in those 14 innings.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Innings.
That's right. That
was a bad choice on my part. Y'all have a good one, Sports Shop.
Take care. Real quick, thank you, family. Let's go to James and Roddy. James, good morning. What's happening?
Man, good morning. How y'all?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Good. Got me after the break, man. I'm a patient young man. You could have got me after the break.
I'm a patient young
I appreciate you holding on, brother.
But my good and bad look at this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the Spurs did that thing, but they won. I hope they finish it off. I hope they beat the Knicks. I got them winning in 5, cause I got them winning in 5. My fault. 8-town. My fault. 8-town. I hope they beat them in 5. 8-town. But I think it's their year to win, though. All jokes aside, I think it's their year to win. If I was the Thunder, I'd be calling up Milwaukee Bucks right now, asking for Giannis. You got 3 draft picks in this draft. I'll give them all to the Bucks to get Giannis over there with SGA, because he needs some help.
Oh, man.
Yes, he does.
Chad did not show up Game 7. Did nobody show up Game 7? But the Spurs are a better team than now. They beat them regular season, playoffs. They beat them 8 out of 11 times. If somebody beat you 8 out of 11 times, they done played you, they got your number.
That's true.
That's right.
So they had their number, so it was already a done deal. So I think they're gonna win this. I think they're gonna win the championship this year too. So that was my good look of the year. And I hope Carolina Hurricane win, too, because I can't remember what I was doing 20 years ago. I hope they win so I can have some memories.
I know that's right.
Man.
Hey, James, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thanks for holding on, too. Thanks so much, man.
All right, y'all have a great one.
All right. So real quickly, I do want to get a couple of things in before we get to talk for an hour. Chet Homegrad, he scored 2 more points than I did.
Exactly.
Did he, though?
Crazy.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't even see it.
And I don't know if he scored that.
And
I don't think so.
And the sad part about it, when he all NBA 8-town?
Take it all back.
I think he was 13.
Yeah,
He had 4 points.
Okay, 13.
What?
He had 4 points.
13.
That means so he's top 15 in the league.
Huh?
Yeah, because they got 5 on each team. He's 13.
No, he can't be top 15.
That's what it meant. That's my point. Yeah. You said 13. No. So anyway, let's hear a quick sound on Kendrick Perkins talking about Chet Homegrad. That's what he had to say about that.
And Chet Homegrad, we're talking about a guy that was a first-time All-Star this year and made third-team All-NBA. Yeah. And was a complete no-show, not just in Game 7, all throughout the course of this series. And Wimby straight up not only pumped him, but he took his heart. He snatched his soul.
He snatched his soul.
Not the soul. You have real business decisions to make when it comes to Chet Homegrad. This is not an overreaction. This is facts. Wimby is not going anywhere. He's going to be here. With that being said, you got to find somebody that's going to be that dude, especially if you don't know, at times injuries happen. We saw J-Dub being out, but you got to go find a guy like a Giannis Antetokounmpo that's going to come in and move the needle and be able to go toe-to-toe at some capacity with Wimby, because
that's good, Dave. So think about this, though, and James mentioned it, and it's been all over the news, based on what happened, and Chet really not showing up. Hold on, by the way, he got the $200 million stitch. He gets paid $41 million this year.
Geez.
So let me get this right. Your ass can't score but 2 points in the 7th game of the finals, in the Western Conference Finals. You're going to get $41 million next year.
4 points. Double it and give it to someone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Did he say double it?
All right, so here, think about this. You think they go after Giannis?
Hell yeah.
They should.
Yesterday.
Will Giannis make a big difference?
Any difference? Anybody's better than that.
You make a big difference right now.
Listen. Okay, listen. Do you recall Caruso in the first game?
First game, 31.
How he played?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, real quick.
It's Caruso.
Yeah, I know.
Caruso had more heart than you.
Yeah, I know.
Off the bench.
Come on, man.
Hey, we're going to get into this big
time. Come on, man. Caruso got more heart than you.
Let me give you my one tidbit why you should have known that the Spurs are going to win.
Other than because you said it.
No, I'm going to tell you why. Did you realize that there have been 7 players that played in the game 7 when it's their birthday?
Whose birthday was?
And they are 7-0. It was Harrison Barnes' birthday. Now, he's done it twice. He did it in 2016.
What was this, 40?
He did 2016 and did 2026. Paul George has done it. Udonis Haslem has done it. Kevin Garnett has done it. Scott Hastings and Walt Hazzard back in 1966. So when it's somebody's birthday,
nice.
7-0. 7 times they won.
So they Chet fault.
No, it's Harrison Barnes' birthday.
Doing well.
Lean over there.
Feeling good.
How we doing on the Legacy Eye Care poll question the other day?
So today's poll of the day is powered by Legacy Eye Care. See better, vote better.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And the poll question can be found on X through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop One. And the poll question: which series do you think will be more exciting, the NBA Finals or the NHL Finals? And right now, 100% of people are saying the NBA Finals.
100%.
Wow.
Would be more exciting because they're Knicks fans, or they want to see Wimby win, or what makes it more exciting? But anyway.
They're not hockey fans.
Well, out on YouTube, though, it's 89%.
89%.
You got 11% saying NHL Finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because I know we got some Knicks haters in that there YouTube.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, so we know. Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of heard it. But we're all set. We're all set. We have the NBA Finals are set. We have the San Antonio Spurs, led by a very young and talented squad, led by Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and De'Aaron Fox, and Harper. I forgot Harper's first name. Just Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper. So, and a real young coach too. So shout out to the San Antonio Spurs for closing out the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now they'll be facing off against the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson, Hart, Cat. You got them all. You got the whole. You got You got all the storylines that you need for you to be successful. So I'm going to ask you this before we get into the Spurs and the Oklahoma City game. I'm going to ask you this real quickly, A-Town. Regardless of the outcome, would you consider this to be like a watershed-type moment for the New York Knicks as a New York Knicks fan? Like, is this like regardless of the outcome, if you win a championship or not, the fact that you guys are here, you know, you're good with it. You're good, no matter what happens at this point.
Am I good with it? I'm grateful. I'm appreciative of the season.
Yeah.
But let's see us win before we say anything like that. But I'll be appreciative of the season for sure. It's been a long time coming.
Okay.
1999. So.
All right. Okay. All right. But the defending champions went down to the San Antonio Spurs in Game 7, and a lot of people placing blame all around. A lot of people, said, the injuries, his dad, is it. But there's one glaring component that sticks out is that Chet Homegrad. Glaring.
Oh, yeah.
Glaring component that sticks out that didn't seem to perform up to par. Before we comment on it, though, let's hear the Thunder's head coach as he takes the blame for Chet Homegrad struggling.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, in the previous series, he certainly was, and those are the biggest games, too, because they get you to the Western Conference Finals. You don't just get a ticket there. You have to earn it, and he was such a massive part of us positioning ourselves on that. Anytime a player, falls short of the level that they are used to playing at, I think it's important to remember they're on a team, and the global approach of that team has an impact on how everybody plays. So you can't separate one person out from that. It's a team sport. I have a responsibility with every single player. I mean, when any player is falling short of what they're capable of, disappointed in their performance, I take that very personally, and am doing everything I can always to try to help them in any way that I can. And when a player isn't up to their level that they're used to, I have a responsibility in that.
Wow, that was pretty crafty. Still not sure whose fault it is now, other than he says he has a responsibility in it. So I asked
the coach, yeah.
So I ask you guys this: outside of Jay Will being injured and being out, did that have that much of an effect where Chet struggled as much as he did in this series? Because it seemed like they got a lot of points from the others, the McCains and others. I mean, they got a lot of points from them. SGA would be in double team. He's still giving, 30, 35. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the only thing, I could say is you're just missing one of the big three. Well, actually, it'd be two of the big three because Jay Will was out.
Yeah, I think you got to look at a reason why you lost it. You could blame Chad. You could do that. Or you could blame the fact Jay Will wasn't there. But as I said earlier, they played majority of the season without Jay Will.
Yeah.
And Mitchell, as I said earlier, I didn't know who he was for the last series. So
which was an unexpected plus. Which was an unexpected plus.
For Pressy, the GM, and the president, his executive year out awards he's gotten in the past is because he's built a bench. And they said they had the strongest bench in the NBA, so they can withstand injuries and things of that nature. But I guess against San Antonio, I think it was more about San Antonio than less about OKC. That's what I think. And Chet scored for 10 points, but that made a difference. I don't know.
Yeah,
that would have been two.
Yeah, because they got it within, 7?
No, what I'm saying is, well, maybe somebody else would have scored as many points. I mean, McCain came in and, he scored a few, can't leave him open, but he wasn't killing like he was killing, like 20 points one game and I think 18 the other game.
I think some of that is how they ended up going for these extended periods of time in these long droughts without scoring. 3, 4, 5 minutes, and they don't score. Because if you make it that easy, all you have to do is triple team SGA. Chet won't go to the front of the rim. It's like, we can play this defense on you all day if that's what we're doing. And it just consistently would happen over and over. And I'm just like, it became pretty clear that San Antonio figured it out, that, what he would try to do or what he wouldn't do. Mm-hmm. So they were like, look, we just gonna lock down SGA. And I think the play where they trapped SGA in the top at the half court line, and they trapped him, it was like 2 was on him, and then 1 was kind of hanging back. So that's 3 guys. So that means somebody on your team has to be open. Nobody was even close to him to get the ball. They weren't even close. I said, damn, SGA must be playing by himself.
It looked that way at some point.
So he just threw it to the open spot at the key. And I forgot the guy's name now, but he wasn't even looking for the ball. If your guy's getting triple teamed, how you not look for the ball? Why are you not looking?
I don't know. I think it also depends on what his role is out there or how they value him, because and I know they're going to, support him right now, but even SGA said, we can't do this without Chet. We need him, but we are better when he's at his best self. Yeah. He's like, but we really need him. Yeah. So they're not, putting that on him at all, but.
Well, to be fair, we're talking about our expectations are championship level, right? Mm-hmm. That's our expectations, and that what we got out of Chet and those guys. You're not going to be in the championship. You'd be lucky to get to the Western Conference Finals again if you continue to play at this level. So I guess it may seem a little unfair that we're saying, Chet's this and that. Like, man, these guys are still Western Conference Finals. Blah. Yeah, but that's not the expectation.
Right. That's why SGA said.
What I mean? That's not the expectation. The expectation is that you win a championship.
Yeah. And that's how he said that, he feels like he failed because his expectation was to be back again and win the championship. So it's a failing year for him.
I think it's interesting that just a left-hand turn that SGA said they failed and Jaylen Brown said it was the greatest season he ever had. Just let that sink in for a minute.
2 different expectations.
Yeah.
Brown is saying y'all didn't expect us to get this far. SGA is saying you expected us to repeat.
They had a little different problems, though. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? They went through the whole season.
No, but Jay Brown said, okay, why you shake your head?
I disagree. I think it's different situations.
Yeah, different expectations.
I just thought it was interesting that he went very vocal about it. Mm-hmm. And this guy who was an MVP saying, hey, man, it was a disappointing season. We didn't win. Yeah. That's what you want. Yeah. Or if I say, hey, man, we scared them. It's good. Even though we ain't have everybody, we scared them.
He said we scared them.
Boy, why would a guy sit on my TV? I was playing, I was slapping TV out your mouth.
Hey, look,
oh my God.
You don't know what they've been through, bro. Why are you doing that?
I'm fine with that.
But you
don't know what I've been through.
Yeah, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know what kind of struggles they had.
Okay,
Jason Tatum over there.
Tatum not here.
But them stay at home then. That's the point.
Stay at home.
They didn't just stay at home. They fought.
I know, but then you come hey, this is a great season you ever had. That's my dude, but I ain't like that though. I ain't like that.
Bottom line, you can't say that.
Right, exactly.
That's just the bottom line, bro. You try to clean it up all you want to, but you can't say that, bro. You can't say that. And now you notice, he said it, then I forgot who he said. Somebody the next week said something similar. Yeah. Was it Cleveland? Was it Cleveland? Embiid. It was Embiid.
Yeah,
somebody
Embiid
said something.
He said the same thing.
But now you notice, everybody else said that. Everybody else said it.
They learned the lesson. Don't say it out loud.
Yeah, look.
I mean,
between that, and then the Cleveland head coach talking about we won all the games, analytically.
Analytically, yeah.
Like what the hell? Like I'm just like, hey, my man, y'all stop. Just stop.
Be careful in the post game.
But Mark Dillon, is it Dillon Hunt or Dillon? No.
Dagno.
That's
a tough one there.
It looks so different. Focus on that.
Dagno said, just his response was, I got to do better. I have to do this. I have to do that. I get it. You take it up for your guy. Mm-hmm. But, Reese, and you know this too. I'm gonna just go because I know you try to be nice and all, but what the hell with that? Look here.
What's that?
The man just He missed a shot, get a shot block. He just looked down and just walked back to the other end and go, what you looking down for? What the hell?
Come on, check. We gonna check.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that.
What's down there?
He on the sideline. He was there looking sad. I felt sorry for him.
He's feeling bad.
Damn. Get your ass in the game. Let's go.
He's feeling bad.
What are you doing?
You're right.
What are you doing? We fighting for the damn NBA title, and you over here. We are like 4 points away, 5 points away. At one point, we had the lead.
Actually, they had to end up taking him out of the game. They put McCain in.
Ain't that crazy?
He didn't have a heart anymore.
Yeah. It's just playing that.
God,
How
man,
can
you play somebody just snatch your heart out like that?
You can't coach effort. Effort got to be inside.
You can't coach no heart.
No.
That's right.
But effort and heart, I think they're consistent together.
Exactly. And even with the effort, somebody his size and all of that, even if
he got
offensive side,
Parker said he
only had 4 rebounds. So it's like, what are you doing?
But we can't blame this entire game on him, though, that's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
But I think that's what we're doing, though.
So yes and no. We can't blame the entire game on him. But you got Hartenstein. Yeah. Come on, man. This is a game where you need your stars to be stars.
Right.
And when your stars can't be stars, you start to affect the other stars.
Especially I'm paying you $41 million.
Oh my God!
In 12 months.
Can you get that back?
There should be some kind of clause in there. If you don't show up, we want some of this back. Okay?
Right. It's got to be some deliverables that come with that.
Your ass end up sucking. I want my money back. I don't want to play. I don't want to pay you no more.
You have to average X amount.
I don't want to pay you no more.
It should be something.
They need another clause. But I just saw that. I just said, and SGA, he realized at some point what they were going to do, so they tried to triple team. But now SGA should have recognized that, and I think it was Reggie Miller on the call during the game said, "Say, look, you know what they're trying to do. You got to go quick, coach. You got to tell your team you got to go quick. Yeah. You can't wait, because if you wait, San Antonio's like perfect. We gonna triple team SGA.
Right.
They said the defense when you wait like that.
You gonna triple team SGA, get the ball out of his hand, and the rest of you guys gonna scramble around, and Chet won't be nowhere close to the front of the rim, so we good. You don't have to worry about it." And I was like, but a couple of times where they, got a little rhythm and he would go quick, they can make something happen. But I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
But we blame him. But it's the thing. Somebody put in we've had 8 different champions in the last 8 years. I mean, okay. Yeah, so I mean, the fact that he's going to repeat and win it, that was kind of out there. And you don't blow it up. You don't blow this thing up. Don't overreact now, because they was pretty damn good now.
Oh yeah.
But you need to have a plan, though. That's my point.
No, what?
And I think Chet's not going to be the plan.
Well, no. The plan is J-Dub going to get hurt.
Right.
I mean, the plan. The
2 major injuries.
Right. I'm saying, so you don't just blow it up.
DiVincenzo being out, they didn't expect that either.
Who do you play for?
Cleveland. Was it Cleveland? Was Cleveland?
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's right.
Oh, yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, my point is injuries are part of the game. I get that, but you don't just go blow this thing up. Obviously, J-Dub been there. Chet probably more effective. He wasn't, and he can answer the bell. Doesn't mean he's not a good player. He's just not a good lead player.
Right.
Okay.
So it's not
okay. All right. That's fair.
That's very customary.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I think
that's fair. That's fair.
Life ain't
fair. Picture that on Monday. He being very fair.
But I mean,
I know.
I know.
I do have a heart, people.
Don't you never hit Chet?
Oh no! I'm not a Chet fan.
He all Wimby right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking $41 million. Yeah, I mean, he got to give me something.
Yeah,
I'm on that.
He gave you something. He gave you 2.
And 4.
He gave you 2.
4 and 4.
He gave you $20 million a point. He gave you 2.
I just think, I think OKC, they're gonna be just fine. They just
so you telling me this team comes back?
You don't blow it up. You don't go get and y'all say Giannis gonna be the difference. You don't know that.
Hold on.
What? Giannis,
look at your face.
But see, trust me. I said everybody think he's the favorite. I don't think so.
Really?
Right.
You don't think Giannis playing in that game?
No, I don't think so.
In that game 7?
No.
Wow.
So Giannis, he can handle Wimby.
That's not the point.
Yeah, that's the point.
No, they can handle Wimby. Chet had.
I ain't gonna give him my whole franchise for Giannis if they gonna come and say today.
Well, okay.
They're talking about giving him 3 first-rounders and Chet and maybe another player. That's 5 players.
A lot,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Chet.
And 3 others. First rounders.
Maybe throw in, I don't know, Dart or whatever his name is.
Lou Dart?
Yeah.
Throw him in. Yeah, he didn't want to go get the ball.
Yeah. So and 3 first-rounders. That's 5 players.
Yeah.
Giannis is worth all that.
Now you didn't ask me. Now you didn't say that part.
You didn't give us the whole.
Yeah, look, you didn't say that part.
Oh.
That
was on page 2.
Look, he had
that was on page 2.
He had like 12 things.
That's what we get for skimming.
He's like, hey man, you want this car? Yeah, I'll take that car. So.
But did you know it was hit on the right side?
It's missing 3 times. It's like, what? You didn't mention all that. But I gotta say, he himself, they have to have a better answer than what they had. And I get Jay Will coming back.
Yeah.
Which would change the whole dynamic offensively, right? And it'll free up SGA. Because let's be completely honest. The fact that they can hold him consistently to like 30 points or less is phenomenal.
And he only fell down 4 times. I counted it.
Now, I agree with you on that because it takes a lot of effort to keep getting up.
Right.
Stop wasting effort. You get falling down all the time.
But if you watch him, that's his game, though. I mean, now he don't miss so many shots, but he falls down all the time.
Yeah.
But
somebody say he didn't fall as much because as you get to Game 7, his back was hurt.
It takes a lot of energy to keep getting up off the floor.
I can't get up.
It takes a lot of energy to keep getting up off the floor. But, I think they haven't had a better game plan. I think if the coach had to sit back and do it all over again, he would come up with a better game plan early on to counteract what San Antonio threw at him.
Yeah.
Because San Antonio, they figured it out. They said, look, I have Harper, I have Castle, I have all these Vassell, I have all these guys. SGA going to be sick of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
we're going to make sure
young kid from Arizona, like that, Johnson or something, Brian or something like that. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
That was smart on that part, though.
I mean, I think San Antonio had them young guys, man, that, and of course, OKC's not that old, but they had them young guns, man, where.
Yeah, you can run everybody run toward the SGA.
Right.
They had one play, and they showed, I know we got to go to break. They had one play they showed where SGA got the ball, they swung the ball around.
And 3 guys.
No. Every eyeball on San Antonio's team was looking at SGA. Like, wherever their guys were, the rest of OKC was running around, nobody was looking at their guy. Everybody was looking at SGA. I said, when the hell is analytics when you need it? It couldn't tell you, it can't tell you that. I mean, that just shows you their game plan was, my man, you not going to beat us. The rest of these chumps, they're going to score, but they ain't going. They definitely won't beat us.
I call that a smart decision.
Yeah. Like I said, they know Williams was out.
Exactly.
Right. They said the rest of y'all, we ain't worried about.
And Mitchell.
So I'm like, so that's why I was really disappointed because I was thinking like, hey, Chet, nobody told you that whenever they do that, you just roll to the front of the rim?
Yeah. See, I'd be honest.
Nobody never told you that?
Now, his body language and the ways.
He didn't want it.
Some people.
I can't get over, Coach.
I can't get over, Coach. Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah.
It's a guys making millions of dollars.
You're right.
You can't get over, Coach.
You're right.
Man, you better get out of here.
Like, think about it. Everybody's looking at Reed way over there. All you got to do is just go, you 7'9".
Just hold your armor.
You 7'92".
No, he got pumped, man. I mean,
just roll to the front of the rim.
The man took his heart. And,
and it goes way back to high school. They, whatever's going on with them.
I mean, that's fine if I'm playing you, but I'm not even on you.
But you think about it.
Because you out there, and I'm intimidated.
How many times somebody get, because Wimby dumped on him so hard.
Because you out there, I'm intimidated.
Thinking about that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm not even on you.
But it's in my head.
Yeah, because you out there.
Yeah, man,
he checking himself. He guarded himself.
He got 2 people.
Yeah, I know he guarded himself. 3, himself and I.
They had him so shook. They had a switch. Fox got on him, and then he posted up Fox.
No.
I said, hey, my man.
He didn't want it, man. I seen players do that. You hide your helmet. You hide your helmet. Yeah. Greg, get in the game. I can't find my helmet. Greg Watkins. I love you, brother.
As I said, all he could see, no matter who was on him, was Wimby.
Get in the game, Watkins. I love you,
That's all he
brother.
could see is Wimby.
Reese Taylor knows somebody.
Yeah.
Now,
Greg Watkins in Seattle, my main man. Greg knew he hit his helmet to get in the game.
This has happened before.
No, it's happened.
It ain't just, what's the name with Greg? It ain't just
Greg
him.
Watkins.
It ain't just him. It's other people. I hear you. I know you want to be out there. What?
This one.
What you mean you didn't want to be out there? A-Town.
Nisha brought out a couple players. He coached like that.
Oh, no,
She probably does.
You can't find
I'm sure she does.
I couldn't get open, though. I couldn't get open. I didn't want that smoke. When we come back, we'll talk about the New York Knicks. What should we expect? What should we expect from the Knicks in this first game? What was it, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yes. Wednesday night. Let's go. See, better vote better.
And the poll question can be found on X through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, which series do you think will be more exciting, the NBA Finals or the NHL Finals? And 80% of people say the NBA Finals.
Nice, NBA Finals. Hey, man, we got to have a song. It's the first of them. It is.
Bills are due.
It's the first of them.
Well, actually, more important, it is Men's Health Month, too, by the way.
Yes.
Men's Health Awareness Month, yeah.
You see how we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I threw that over there. You threw it right there. You see how we do that? Man, we got callers. We got people. We got Herb calling in. What's going on, Herb?
Good morning, Herb.
Good morning, Pam, Reese, and K-Mac. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
Me too. Look, point of personal privilege. Great week. I was thinking that this is a good look, bad look, so I couldn't wait.
Talk to me.
While you had me on hold, I was working out, and the Miss and I going to be celebrating another 50-plus on tomorrow, and so I figure, you never know, I'll try to be ready. And my mother on Wednesday goes 98.
Wow.
Right. Congratulations.
So here's what I call about. I was listening to Good Look, Bad Look, and I heard Adam family call, and I heard James call, and my weekend was great, except I felt bad for them because the Tennessee guys over in Chapel Hill did something they've never done before, I don't think. They got swept. And could you be more NC State baseball? Could you be more NC State? I felt bad because, could you be more NC State than to lose a game on the umpire saying you're taking too much time, son, and call the game? Oh, boy. But
wow.
Anyway, I felt badly because they are family. I was watching the San Antonio and that other team. OKC. And I decided to just switch around, which I do. And I switched to PBS, one of my favorite stations. And have you guys ever seen the 60/70 Soul?
Oh, no. I haven't. No.
Oh, my gosh. Best look. They do all the sounds. They were my youth, the Delphonics, the Intruders, Patti LaBelle, the Temptations, the Four Tops, Rock the Boat, Jerry Butler, Lou Ross. Look, let me tell you something. Speaking of my anniversary coming up, I was sitting there listening to all of this. These guys, where else are you going to find 4 or 5 guys in orange suits with vests and hats to match, purple suits, hats to match, singing those syrupy songs that I knew the words to? I jumped out of my chair and ran downstairs to my wife of over 50-some years.
There you go.
And she said,
that's so nice.
She said, go back upstairs. Y'all have a great
day. That's what happens after 50 years. Happy anniversary and happy blessed birthday to your mom.
Absolutely.
What a blessing that is. 98 years old.
Yeah. Oh, man, we got now this one.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet he's got a problem with
So we said.
Something we said.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's the only time we call in.
That's the only time I get to hear from.
Yeah.
Okay. But I love him anyway. What's going on, Chuck? What's going on,
Hey,
my man?
Chuck.
Listen, I ain't got no problem, family. I'll just call him because I agree with half of you, though. It's doesn't. I'm just saying, Chet got to go. I'm agreeing with y'all, man. Got to go.
Let's cut to the chase. Chet got to go.
He do have to go, though. You know what we talking about, Chuck. You know what it looked like. It looked like that. You know those AAU teams that's been put together in some places where they have a big sponsor, a donor. Mm-hmm. And the first time he go to the big tournament, he get out there, you like, whoa, this ain't what I signed up for. You know what we're talking about. You know who this is. We've seen it.
Man.
We've seen this before.
You couldn't have said that no better.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to come up with an example.
Yeah.
You explained that perfectly. It's easy to be a star until you meet a superstar.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Come on, Chuck.
That's good,
Come on, preacher.
It's easy to be a
Talk to me,
star
preacher.
until you meet a superstar.
And that's when you tell him it ain't your fault.
But Chuck, you can also speak real quickly on. You play with some people, you coach some, when all of a sudden they can get open.
I could get the ball.
They didn't want the ball.
I could get the ball, coach.
Man, it's easy to be a soldier when there ain't no war. He was scared to death.
He owned it today. He owned it.
It's be a soldier when there ain't no war.
Right.
I love that, Chuck. I'm going to use that, Chuck.
Everybody decorated. Like 30 tall. And was it, pow, what was that?
Everybody ready to go in the hole till it's time to go in the hole.
I can't get in there, coach. I can't get open.
Oh, my God.
Chuck said, I've been there.
I've been there. Now, I'm going to tell you now, we played. I was something like a star in high school. I felt like I was pretty good.
You was a baller.
And we came up here, man, and I remember we played Roger Rose. He was #1 player in the country. Man, I thought I was somebody till I met somebody.
Till I met somebody. I love that.
Look, that, my friend, is the story of every college football player. I'm trying to tell you, every college football player with that dude, but in high school. It's the first time you get to camp in college, you gonna walk on that field as a freshman going, what the hell?
Right.
What? And Wimby, he out there. Wimby is like that fake player. You know, when you used to play the video game with 2K back in the day, you could just make a fake play and put 99 on everything. You got 99 ball handling, 99 height, 99 shoots.
Everything.
And, everybody talking about, OKC was injured. Man, they weren't injured all year when them boys were putting their whooping on. They were 4-1 against them in the regular season, and they beat them by 20. I think they beat them by 20 twice, 15 once. Like, they beat them. They won't, they beat them. It won't like it was a fluke.
Yeah.
You got beat by 20, and 15 or something like that. That's man, listen.
Wow. Chuck,
you're going to have to make a trade. You got to do something different because, for the Knicks.
Is Giannis going to make a big difference they get Giannis, though?
He wouldn't have gave up like that.
He got to do – sometimes it's your matchup. Sometimes, like, Chet and Wimby play basically the same game. He just plays it better. Like, sometimes you get a guy that can do, like Cat and Wimby, that's going to be a lot better matchup because, see, Cat is going to try to take Wimby out to the three-point line, and he can guard out there, but it's not the fact that he's going to be guarding out there. He's going to have to guard out there. So now Brunson can get to the paint and do what he does.
And Brunson going to kill him.
The jury's still out on big body Brunson to me, but we'll see.
Here we go. Big body Brunson.
Huh?
I'm with you, Reese. I don't think I don't think a guard that size that can't play defense can win a championship. I'm just being. After I watched them playing at Olympics and they got smashed up that time over there, and I think they were somewhere. I can't remember. Steve Kerr was coaching them, and I watched them. He wanted to go post up. You can't have your point guard post up more than your center. Like I don't, I can't put it together. So I don't, And Castle, he ain't going for that.
No. Castle, I mean, but see, all those guys are bigger than Brunson. They all bigger than him, so that's going to be interesting how that works out. We'll see.
I put my money on the X factor in that game because it's got to be something special. I say Harper. I say Harper's going to be the difference maker in that game because they don't have anybody that can guard Harper.
It's going to be exciting, though. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Watch that.
Yeah. Ivan said the Knicks did beat the Spurs 2 out of 3. This season.
I don't pay no attention to none of that stuff.
That.
I don't pay attention to none of that stuff.
You count they pay 12
Chuck.
times. Anyway. All right, Chuck.
Chuck, we got to go, man.
Family.
Be good, man.
Be good, fam.
Thank you, Chuck.
But he,
All right, see y'all.
Yeah, but he right, though. Yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying, Rick, but I don't want to give up. Don't give up the farm.
Man, I'm telling y'all,
don't give up the. Don't. I agree with you.
I think
I agree.
I think OKC is just fine.
No, you don't. You cannot.
I'm saying all things, everybody healthy. I think they fine.
So you said bring J-Dub back and we good. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, he was an all-star, dog. Had Chat was an all-star too. I can't tell you, but anyway. But J-Dub was a legitimate all-star.
So here's the problem. Here is the legitimate problem.
What?
Next year, San Antonio is going to be better. I don't see OKC bringing Jay Will back. They're not getting better.
Yeah.
San Antonio is going to get better.
To your point, I think Hardstone and some other guys, they going to try to get more money. They may be leaving too. So, it's some,
that's a problem.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Hey, did you know, what's the guy who got fired real quick? Morley? What's the guy who used to be the GM for Philadelphia?
Yeah, Dan Morley. Morey, whatever his name is. They cut Champagny, he cut him.
Mm-hmm.
He cut McCain too.
He cut McCain too.
Yeah.
So they called it that game Friday night. That was the Morley Bowl.
I mean, somebody passed on Michael Jordan, so
Yeah.
I mean, that was in high school though.
Anything's possible. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I mean, hell, the Hornets had Kobe.
Yeah.
Things like that happen.
Can you imagine?
That's crazy. That is crazy right there.
Think about that.
Kobe wouldn't be Kobe if he stayed at the Hornets.
That's probably true.
Let's just go ahead and call it what it is.
That's probably. Jerry West pulled that one. We got Volley D-Volley. Come on, are you serious? Kobe,
I don't even remember him playing.
No.
Yeah, I was seeing take hold of the.
That's what they spent your money on.
I didn't even go.
That's what they spent your money on. Did you get the ticket before Kobe?
No, it was before. It was before Kobe.
Right, okay.
So the reason you were no longer is because of Kobe?
Probably so.
Hey, Tom, we got another break.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. So you can't be. I said, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take every discount I can get. Military, veteran, senior,
all of
AARP. I want every last one. You ain't gotta take them. I take all of them I can get. Trust me, I go to DMV be asking for it. They laugh at you too. They say, man, you'll get you. And we rocking out as always. Good look, bad look, money, man. We got a couple things we're gonna close out.
Quick.
Coming up, talk to me about the Hurricanes. What you got?
I love it, man. I think Houston was 1 year old or maybe 1 year.
Yeah.
Like in 2006.
Yep.
And
You young back then, Pim.
I just want to be a part of. Last time I think I was in Vegas when they won it. So I didn't get the chance to celebrate, but this time I get a chance to celebrate.
It's exciting to have that right here at home.
It is exciting. It's fun just to see, And once again, now here we are at the Triangle. We're going to be on the national stage. Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to be paying attention to what's going on in the Triangle. So y'all look for a whole bunch of new people to start trying to move here again.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be back to doing that again. We'll be back to doing it. But shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes, though, for having a really, really good season, especially coming off last year.
Yeah.
Coming off last year. Well, actually, it was 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
The Florida, what was it, Lightning or the Panthers?
Both of them. They both had enough. They both had enough.
They were model whopping us.
They both had enough.
I mean, it was saying. It was like,
we can't get around each other.
Yeah.
But now we know. Look, and shout out to Tom Dunn and sticking with Rod Brindamore.
Yeah. And we like Tom Dunn because we asked him to do something. He turned around and did something for us personally. So that was big time.
Personally.
Big time.
Made it happen.
Yeah, he made it happen.
Made it happen too. And also, shout out to a good friend of ours, Mike Maniscalco.
Yeah.
Love Mike. Job all season long. You deserve the awards and everything that you've been getting, my friend. You do a wonderful job for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Right. And we're gonna try to work to get Kevin Weeks. We want to see what we can do. Hopefully,
get him on.
Kevin Weeks on.
Yeah, before the series is over, we're gonna try to make it happen.
We got lots to talk about. Yep. We got a lot of things we're gonna cover. It's gonna be a fun week. It's gonna be a fun week. So,
yes.
So
we got the hockey and we got NBA.
We got the hockey. We got NBA, and it's all getting set up now. who do you think? I know it's early. We're going to talk about it every day. Who do you think is probably going to have the edge coming into this game between the Spurs and the Knicks?
The Spurs.
You think so? Because the Knicks have had a lot of rest?
Well, yeah, a couple things.
Yeah.
Knicks has had rest,
Great.
but then they're running off passion, and excitement, and it's the passion.
Not skill.
Well, that too. We already know that. We already know they got the skill set, but just Wimby and the drive, and we know that their response is always great when they're responding. So I think the first game I'm definitely going with the Spurs.
Okay, I'm going to say the Knicks is going to come away with the first one because I think the adjustment by the Spurs may not be there early in this first game. And I think the Knicks, Brunson with his little herky-jerky game.
Big body.
Big body. I think, and I just think that the Knicks could probably squeak this one out. But I'm gonna go on the limb and say, they may win 2 games in that series. I'm picking Spurs.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm with James with the 5.
Yeah,
they may win 2 games.
I'm picking the Spurs too. But anytime tomorrow, you can put it today. We're going to play Draymond Green. They had something to say about
Draymond's stupid.
I know. He said stupid.
Draymond's stupid.
But just put it for tomorrow.
But it just doesn't make any sense.
I know, it's stupid.
It doesn't make any sense.
But
it's Draymond.
Even if you don't like the Knicks. You can't say like, oh, big deal, they won. What are you talking about?
Yeah. They won the East, man. What I mean, they won the damn East. Are you kidding
crazy.
me?
Like, come on, man.
But that's Draymond.
They won like the B League, and you get happy about that?
He wants to keep you talking, and it works.
I can't imagine 15 years from now hearing this dude talk about how he changed the NBA.
Draymond.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's coming.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
It's coming.
It is,